Today we're announcing the new iPad.
蘋果公司3月7號公佈嘅新一代 iPad， 同從前嘅蘋果產品最明顯唔同嘅就係介紹佢嘅人係新任嘅執行長蒂姆.庫克。響過去，向來都係喬布斯擔任呢項嘅工作。呢個 iPad 亦都成為咗蘋果公司後喬布斯時代嘅第一項產品。新嘅 iPad 超越咗前一代嘅功能，包括解像度極高嘅螢幕、更快嘅處理器、可以拍攝高清影像嘅攝像鏡頭等等。而呢一款嘅 iPad 從現時開始就可以接受訂購，3月16號開始響全球銷售。不過呢個唔包括響中國大陸嘅地區。
I think the changes they make between the iPads is very minor. So you can keep your iPad too.
The reason why I'm not looking forward to it is because I have a MacBook and I already have an iPhone and I feel like it's adequate.
So are you looking forward to the 3?
I don't know, I just got the 2, so I don't know yet. It happened so fast.
響公佈最新嘅 iPad 之前，蘋果公司就已經係媒體報導嘅焦點。響1月底，《紐約時報》嘅一篇報導話，揭露咗為蘋果公司嘅中國代工廠對工人待遇苛刻，包括超時工作、工作生活環境惡劣、低薪資等等嘅問題。呢一篇嘅報導引發咗各界對蘋果公司同所謂嘅中國血汗工廠嘅批評，甚至仲有人呼籲抵制蘋果產品。而喺華盛頓特區嘅蘋果零售店外，來往嘅行人好多都係蘋果嘅愛好者。
I have a computer and a phone.
I own an iMac, a couple of iPods. I own the iPhone as well.
I have the iPhone, the iPad, and the Mac.
And why do you like Apple products?
Just everybody has it, I guess. It's kind of like everybody's getting it. So
their products are just the most intuitive out of pretty much anything that's out there.
關於蘋果公司中國代工廠嘅問題，大部分嘅消費者都知道。
It's a shame. It makes me feel bad, but at the same time, I don't feel like I can do anything about it. I think there's definitely some responsibility for regulators to put out some legislation to solve this problem. Companies, I think, do have responsibility as well.
Everybody has a responsibility. It's just hard to know. It's hard to know where to start.
Yeah, I think it's bad that, this has, will come to light. I think it's a good thing to show what's going on and that we can address it.
From what I heard from the report, people were committing suicide and jumping off buildings. And they had safety nets there to just catch people. It was a normal thing for it to occur. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not a big deal because you're 600 miles away, so it's not your problem. But I feel human being to human being, I mean, you gotta at least realize an injustice happening.
Do something. You should take some action.
Apple should.
Like what?
Pay their employees.
But that's actually a Chinese factory. It's not like Apple's factory.
So, but they have a contract with them, right?
Yeah.
So
there
should be, they should write it into the contract.
I mean, maybe they should contribute more money to them, pay them more.
Right.
Because they're providing America with a lot of money. Everyone, if you walk down the street, everyone has an iPhone. Everyone has an iPhone. So maybe they should give them more money.
If they give them more money, is it possible that they charge you more? That's a possibility.
They could, but the prices are expensive anyway, and people are still buying them. So
you think they'll probably still buy them if they increase by $60 or?
They probably will. America will. They'll still pay the money to people here will still pay the money even if it's $50 more. But that will help back in China.
What's $50 nowadays? I don't know.
100 more?
100 maybe. That $100 bill does make a lot of difference.
If it's maybe $50, $100, yeah, I could definitely live with that. If it's to help, the people that make it, then yeah, I'd be happy doing that.
雖然好多人願意付出代價提高勞工嘅待遇，不過大多數人對消費者嘅影響力仍舊感到悲觀。
I don't think it's a good situation, of course, but I honestly don't think as a consumer there's a whole lot to be done. And I do appreciate the technology. I do think it's a corporate responsibility of Apple's to take care of that.
So you probably will not boycott their products?
No, not right now.
I think it's hard for consumers not knowing or knowing that other companies are doing the same thing and how to, whether there's actually a choice when you're choosing your electronics in terms of is there really an option where people aren't exploiting their workers making product?
I don't see myself boycotting them just because of how much I use them in everyday life.
只有少數人充滿信心。
I think that there needs to be some kinds of movement, and if there was, I would definitely support it.
I actually stopped buying Nike shoes because of what they did and like how they did. And anytime someone comes up to me and goes, "Why aren't you wearing Nikes?" I could tell them why. I feel like it's.
What should I do?
I feel like as long as people start to stand up for it, things will change. But unless people do, then nothing will.
How long have you been not wearing Nike shoes?
12 years.
Serious?
12 years.
That was when you were how old?
That was when I was about 8. It's really tough, but you gotta make sacrifices. That's what I feel.